Hi guys. I know this video is a little out of the context of the channel. However, I felt like I needed to expose my personal opinion when it comes to the great mess we got around INZOI and the early access launch that happened a little bit more than 48 hours ago to the time I am making this video. For all those The Sims fans out there, we know for sure that the launch of INZOI represents the end of a monopoly of decades, especially coming from let's cut the cursing, from a company like EA Games. However, I will expose here my view and my view only, and this coming from a person that tried to play INZOI for around 3 hours during early access, and a few more for the create mode. Yes, 3 hours only, because honestly, even if it is early access, I don't see it being worthy $40 yet. Let's start with a quick overview of what is good in INZOI. I know that this is not the goal of the video, but let's quick check it. Yes, the character customization is super cool, realistic. Yes, I can change the city settings and decide if it gets better or worse. Yes, the construction mode is fun, and we can create anything with it. Then it comes to my final question. What should I do with all of this if there is no gameplay? Honestly, guys, the current state of the gameplay is dull. It is bad, being realistic. I will stop here because the INZOI's defenders will come and sing together. Don't you remember when The Sims 4 launched? It was pure chaos and there was nothing there. Yes, I do remember that. That was back in 2014. We are in 2025, literally. More than 10 years later, and we still receive broken-ass games. I understand it is about the negative points that I also collect from Steam, which means I am not the only one with this opinion, and then we can come up with an overall score. The game has an overall feeling of emptiness and lack of character. The things I thought my Zoe could interact with in the world were not interactable. It didn't feel like the world had a lot of Zoes in. It was a very lonely and bland experience walking around and trying to find stuff for my Zoe to do. A feature-starved reboot of The Sims 4 that doesn't quite manage to take flight. Everything is very dystopian and superficial, letting you wonder, after 15 minutes, why you'd spend time on this, asking for refund. Great character creator, but that's where the fun ends. INZOI feels completely bare bones. The only real fun I had was during character creation, which is actually pretty solid. But once you start the game, your character doesn't even look like what you made. The lighting, textures, and models seem totally off. I'm fully aware that INZOI is in early access, but in my opinion, it doesn't even feel ready for that. Rather than a proper early access release on Steam, it seems more like a beta test, a way for the developers to better understand their target audience. Right now, the game feels empty and incomplete, with an AI that struggles to react appropriately to different situations. It's undeniably an ambitious project, and given time, it could become a solid competitor in its genre. However, in its current state, I don't think it's ready, at least not for me. I think we can stop the video. Around here, what do you guys think? I really hope INZOI can change the gameplay and make it more interesting. But so far, it is a hard no to a lot of people here. Thank you for watching, and feel free to comment down below if you agree or not with the general feeling about INZOI.